ArsenalFanTV, good to see people with their smiles on their faces today, and a much improved performance today, Mo, by the team.
Yeah, it was. I mean, first half wasn't great. I wasn't too thrilled with it. We made chances, didn't take you know, generally only Xhaka stood out for me in the first half. He was brilliant all game, but second half was much improved. But you know, it is fine margins, and you know, Ozil's goal that changed a complete game. You know, it was we weren't really free flowing before that. We weren't creating enough chances. We did create a couple, and that was a keeping mistake. And when that went in, then it kind of opened up, and we were much better. And you could see the lift in confidence that the boys got. So it's fine margins, though, as I say. Had the keeper saved that, and we would have churned away if it got to the last 15-20 minutes, and it could have been a bit dodgy. And you know, I don't often. You know, I try not to talk about refs, right? And I've always said that if you've got the quality, then the ref is kind of irrelevant. You know, he won't give you the decisions, he might not give you the penalties and all that sort of stuff. But if you've got the quality, just like when we were truly a brilliant team, it didn't really matter what the ref did. You don't go 49 games unbeaten if the ref is, you know, rubbish each time, because you've got the quality to, you know, make him irrelevant. And today we did have the quality, but my God, how bad was that ref? I just, look, the penalty in the first half, I was far away.
Walcott incident.
Yeah, but I was far away, so I can't judge that one. But Monreal, in the last 5 minutes, North Bank lower, I'm looking at that clearly. I cannot believe he hasn't given that. And all day, if we needed to summon it up, it was when he intercepted the ball for West Ham. He literally might as well have had a West Ham shirt on today. It was absolutely ridiculous.
I mean, the Monreal one, I mean, it was right in front of me. I couldn't believe it. I nearly fell over when he told Monreal to get up.
Do you know, the only thing I can say to the referee is that in terms of the way he officiated Arsenal today, he was immaculately consistent. It's just a shame it was absolutely incompetent, but, you know, pathetic by the ref.
Listen, still speculation's going to be circulating around the manager. What do you think needs to be done to quell, like, you know, we've seen recently fighting in the stands, trouble all around. What needs to be done to quell all that?
But look, let's get one thing straight, right? You know, you're talking about the fighting in the stands and all that sort of stuff. That has got nothing to do with the manager. Absolutely nothing to do. Do you think the people that end up fighting each other in the stands, when you've got a great manager, do you think these people all of a sudden are the best behaved people on earth? It's, you know, we can't be apportioning blame to the club.
What do you say?
Like, all I'm saying, because I just want to make that point. It's not related. If people are going to be idiots, that's up to them.
Yeah, but one of the incidents there is a guy took out a banner, you know, in support of Arsene Wenger, and people took it. I saw that. People took exception to it, and it caused an incident. So what I'm saying, does he need to come out and sort of end the speculation one way or another?
Look, the club or Arsene Wenger, they need to do that. Just because I think that will be beneficial to the club. I think it will actually serve a purpose, but it's not related to fans fighting. Incidentally, that banner was out again today, and not only was it out, people were, I've tweeted this video as well, people were actually singing One Arsene Wenger in the stands. And the reaction from the people walking past, and there were quite a few people singing, and the reaction from people walking past was applause. They didn't get an ounce of stick today. So, you know, I find it interesting that there's still a lot of support for him. There really is still a lot of support for Arsene Wenger. My personal opinion is that if there's a better manager available, and if it's for the betterment of this club, then you should be going after that manager. And that's what I said when Guardiola was available, and now that's what I'm saying when Allegri is available. You know, 8 years ago or whatever, 10 years ago, I would have said, look, Arsene Wenger is one of the top guys in the world in terms of, you know, the top managers in the world. That's, in my opinion, not really the case anymore. There are a few guys better than him, and we should be going after one of those. But he's still got a lot of support. But, you know, in terms of the club or the board coming out and saying something, to me, it really feels like, you know, not unforgivable, but like very passive management of this club. It seems like no one's steering the ship, and the club's just going off its own course. And it's poor. It really is poor. Someone needs to come. We talk about leaders on the pitch, but even off the pitch, where is a strong leader that's kind of coming out, being the face of this issue that's hitting the club at the moment, and kind of saying, look, this is what's going to happen, or at least this is when you're going to find out, a confirmed date. Arsene Wenger said, we'll find out shortly. And not before the international break, or not during the international break. That's gone and been now, and still nothing. We're still in the dark. Someone in the club needs to come out and show some strong leadership and let the fans know what's going on.